Hello friends, I welcome you all to this session on C++ programming. So in this lecture, I'll tell you about a header file known as input-output manipulator, and that is hash include. The name of the header file is iomanip. So IO means input-output and manip means manipulator. So this provides stream manipulators that controls the formatting of input as well as output in C++. Yeah, they are mainly used with the cout, because what we do when we write cout, we want to print something onto the console. So the output should look very neat and clear and aligned, and it should look professional. So for that, we use input-output manipulators. So the first thing is set width. So let's say I want to print, let's say, cout, and if I write the number of data points is equal to, and let's say it is 25, and then handle, and then I write let's say POI, and then let's say ID, let's say I'm writing, and that is let's say 12, and handle. So now friends, if I run it, what will happen? This is what it will look like, isn't it? But what I want is, I want everything to be look nicer and aligned. So what I want, that equal and equal should get aligned. So how that can be done? So what you can do is, you can use that function known as set width. So let's say I'm setting it to 15 or maybe more, 20, and here also I'll do it. So set width is the function present in input output manipulator, and it will do what? It will create a 20 space for this particular thing. So if the text is more, then I can increase the total number. So if I run it now, so now you can see that it is perfectly aligned. So what it will do is, it will in totality for this particular thing ID equal, so it will create 25 spaces including this. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so this is 25 minus 7 spaces must be in front. So that is what this set width do, and this looks much better in comparison to the previous one. There are other functions also. Let's say I just print this particular number, that is 3.14159, and handle. So if I run it, so it is the number. Okay. Now what I want to set the precision, or to set the number of significant digits it should be printing. So the function is set precision. This is the number, and let's say 4 significant digits I want. So if that is the case, so 1 2 3 and 4, so up to this point it should do, but it is 5 here, so it will round it up. So if you run it now, then you will be able to see that it has printed 4 significant digits, 1 2 3 4. Okay. Now there is another thing, that if you want, you can do what? You can tell that how many digits you want after the decimal point. So what you can do is, you can write here fixed. So if you do this, so it will fix the number of significant digits after decimal. So if you look here, so 1 2 3 4, because we have, in the moment we write fix, means we want that after decimal 4 digits it should be giving 1 2 3 and 4, and as after next number is 9, so it will be rounding up for us. So in this way set precision work. Okay. Now apart from this, if you want to go scientific, let's say, so let's say I want this number, let us remove it from here. Let's say this is the one. I want this to be presented scientifically. So instead of writing fix, what you can say is scientific. So what it will do? It will write 3.141 and so on. And how many decimal digits after decimal? So this will be controlling it. Let's say I only require 2 digits after decimal, and this should be presented scientifically. So if I run it now, then you can see that it is coming out as 3.14 into 10 to the power minus 3. So it should come 10 to the power minus 3 because 1, 2, 3 is there. But after decimal, we are seeing that only 2 digits we require. So that is how this scientific thing works. Not only this, we can set the text to the left align or to the right align. So let's say I want to print this C++. Okay, if I print this string, so how this look? This will look like this. But now instead of this, if I say set width to 10, and then if I run it, then it will be looking like this. So the moment you say set 10, so it becomes right aligned. Always remember. Okay, but if I want this to be left aligned, then what I have to do is I simply have to say left. That is what it has done. So to know the difference, so if I write right align, so it will be right align. If I write left, it will be left align. If I don't write anything, then also it is right align. Okay, so that is the case. And in total, 10 spaces should be there. So that is how it looks. Apart from this, if you want something to be filled in those cases, so here what you have done is you have set width to 10 and then C++, and you want, so if I let me first run it. So this is what it will be. But what I want these spaces to be filled with, let's say, a dot. Okay, then what I'll do is set width is okay, then set fill, and let's say I'm setting the fill with this character. It should be character dot. That's it. So if I run it now, then there will be dots 1, 2, 3. So in totality there will be 3 minus or 10 minus 3. So it is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 dots are there. So in this way you can fill that particular space. So basically input output manipulator is what? It is just there for you to present your output in a beautiful way. Okay. So there are others also, and I'll show you the last one, and that is what we call as show positive. So let's say if I am having, or if I want to print 25, and some nice day I want that, okay, this is a positive number, so the output should come out as positive. So what you can do is you can simply say show pause. So you can simply say show pause, so that means show positive. So now the output will be plus 25. Okay, so what will happen if it is minus 25? Nothing will happen, because that will be overwritten, because that is already a negative number. Okay, so in this way, friends, your input output manipulator works, and there are several other functions also. You please explore them. So in this lecture till this point only. Thank you very much for watching it.